There's one animal you never ever want to reincarnate as: a honeypot ant. Imagine opening your eyes and your belly is swollen like it's about to burst. You can't walk. You can't run. You can't even turn around. No freedom, no choice, no escape. If that happens, don't panic. Don't hesitate. Eat as much nectar as you can and end it quickly, because you've been reborn as a living storage tank, a breathing pantry, a prisoner of your own body. Let me explain. Honeypot ants live in deserts where survival is brutal and simple. The rainy season is short. Flowers bloom for a moment, nectar pours out, and the colony celebrates like it's paradise. Then the drought returns. Weeks, months of heat, hunger, and death. So, the colony makes one cold-efficient decision. Some workers will be turned into living food reserves. They don't get to be ants anymore. They become containers. They're hung from the walls of the nest, motionless, until the day they die. And if you're unlucky enough to be chosen, your tragedy starts the moment you're born. At first, life feels safe. You're packed with thousands of sisters inside a warm chamber, fed constantly, cleaned constantly, protected. The larval stage is the last time you'll ever feel comfort. Then you transform into a worker. Now your job is everything: hauling food, cleaning tunnels, feeding larvae, working until your body says no. You tell yourself it's honorable. You tell yourself you're helping the colony survive. Until one day, you follow an older worker into a dark passage and see the granary. Bodies hang from the ceiling like grape clusters, abdomens swollen and translucent. Amber nectar sloshes under skin-thin shells, beautiful and horrifying, like living jewels, like corpses filled with syrup. Then your blood turns cold. You watch your senior climb up one of them and bite. A tiny puncture, a slow drip. The hanging ant trembles, so faint you almost imagine it, like a whisper of pain. But your senior laughs it off. Work hard, or you'll end up like them. You believe it. So you become disciplined. You eat well. You rest. You train your body like a soldier, stronger, bigger, healthier. You think you're protecting yourself, but that's the trap. Because when the rains finally return and nectar floods the desert, the colony doesn't choose the weak. It chooses the strongest. One day, several workers surround you. They tap your body again and again with their antennae. Strong frame. Big abdomen. Perfect candidate. Before you can understand what's happening, they pin you down, force your mouth open, and begin pouring nectar into you. It burns going down. You choke. You panic. And your belly starts to grow. Slowly at first, then rapidly, your insides become visible through the stretched skin, veins, organs, everything. You try to move. Your legs twitch. But you're already too heavy, too swollen, too trapped. And now you have a new title: replete, a living honeypot. From that moment on, your life is basically paused. You are carried to the chamber wall and hung there, day and night, unable to walk, unable to fight, unable to escape. Your only purpose is what you hold inside. When the drought comes and food disappears, hungry workers return and gently stroke your abdomen, like asking permission. Then you regurgitate drop by drop, the nectar that keeps them alive. You become the colony's emergency lifeline. And when you're empty, you die. But it can get even worse. If war breaks out and your colony loses, enemies will raid the nest and steal everything, especially you. They'll drag you away like a trophy and rip you open to drink what's left. And humans? Humans have eaten honeypot ants as sweets, removing the head and eating the abdomen like a living candy drop. So yeah, never reincarnate as a honeypot ant. You can be the hardest worker in the colony. Strong, disciplined, loyal, and still end up as a tool, a hanging pantry, a living storage tank with no freedom and no movement until the day you're drained.